Hi, how are you doing? Film boards, Cleveland area, and I guess Andre Rieu and his orchestra. Maybe see what's going on in Freiburg now. I've been there a long time. So, who's the best poster on the film board site? Is it the Andre Rieu team? Or maybe Lilith? That's New Zealander's favorite poster. She is mostly French, I think, in how she is, but she wants to be German. Let's see, what do I want? I changed my mind a lot. I think I was trying to be all German. I don't know what else I'd want to be. I didn't know about the Netherlands before, but I do have a French and Dutch line. I think it must have been some kind of Dutch lady who moved to France, married a man there, maybe moved to Germany, and then maybe moved to Ireland, and then moved to the U.S., Northeast U.S., either in New York State, maybe somewhere in New England, or probably Pennsylvania. Anywhere in Pennsylvania. It's on my dad's mom's side. Except we don't have anyone from the city, probably, which would be Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. My dad's dad is from Scranton, and he's not a farmer. So I'm from a farming family. Mainly the only person I talk to until being a fan of Andre Rieu is my grandma, and she's a farmer, and she has the French and Dutch line. But also, we found my dad's dad had French. I think that's their main thing from Ireland. It was unspeakable, and they said they got along with Germany or whatever. Not like me, and I have the only difference in my blood is probably the farming and the Dutch, and maybe minor things like maybe German from Poland, I don't know, and stuff like that, and southern countries. Like I have a full Swiss line, I know some that are Swiss and German, Liechtenstein, Austria, and then Polish and Czech Republic, which is in the Northeast. So I don't have any Russian, I think. So I'm mostly Western European. I have a lot of probably English and Scottish from Ireland. So if the Pipers band bothered him, I don't think it did. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I don't think the fame should bother me. It doesn't bother me, so don't ask me about it. I don't even need to be famous. I don't even need other people. I don't know. I was always with my mom, but I don't feel like I needed to be. I don't know. The only thing is I wasn't molested in a daycare, but I always felt like I could be in a daycare and be fine. I was the youngest one in preschool, but my dad was mad at me because I said I didn't want to talk to anyone in preschool. So that was a problem for me. He popped up years later, and when I hid behind him, he's just like, "What are you doing? Get up there!" And he never yells at me. And I was naked in front of him once, like he wanted. I was like 7. He's like, "I never want to see you naked again." Whatever. I don't like being naked, and I don't even like wearing my feet out. I always wear socks, and I don't wear shoes in the house because we're like Japanese, huh? Really. And I like Jewish people and Muslims. I'm kind of Muslim in my culture, but I'm not Muslim by blood, so I can't do it. But I don't think Jewish people are black, so if you think they're black compared to whites, that's your problem. So I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'll wait for your next answer. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I know my aunt's prettier, and she's been there all her life since growing up, and she's originally from where I'm living now, in Lake Erie. My dad. So I don't need to see another person like my dad with the same thing except they're a woman. I'm tired of that. I already did that. It didn't really work out. Now I don't look like Jolene. Because I met Joni. But it was better for me. But she's not from Fort Lauderdale. I'm not from Fort Lauderdale for the god fucking beach. But the reason I want to move back and what I've been connecting to is the beach. There's just nothing there. So I'm from the culture of the scientific essence of Fort Lauderdale. It's not about the buildings. I didn't even walk there. I was on Pompano Beach where I was conceived on the beach. So my personality is Fort Lauderdale. I'm strong, I'm packed. I got a strong German and Chinese nose. And I'm not less European than my mom. She might be more Dutch. So I am really fast. I'm faster than anyone, but I'm not scrawny. I've never been scrawny. I don't need to be in Hollywood. No one even cares about me because of my race. I wanted to do I chose classical music. End of story. But I want to do art. Whatever. And then I also like to do ballet. What else is there? Theater. So pretty much music and art is my thing. So yeah, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I moved away when I was 5. I might talk like Joni because she raised me too until I left Fort Lauderdale. Barb's the one who gave me a bath, but she kind of lost it. Doesn't like my race. She gave me a Chinese baby doll when I was born. It didn't bother me, but they kept bothering me about it. They're dead now, my mom. So I don't know. Hope Andre Rieu's not dead. He was also like stimulated, by the Dutch culture his whole life. Like my mom's family's been for 500 to 600 years. So yeah, I have traits like him from my dad. That means Joni does too. And who cares about my younger brother? He's probably better than other Asians though. So here, my younger brother is gone because of you, but he's a better half Asian though than other half Asians. I was gonna try to see if I could marry him, but I guess I can't now. Anyway, I already did the activities he did. His martial arts teacher likes me. The tennis teacher from Rochester, New York likes me. And the dog trainer likes me. Anyway, so enough of that. I don't need to do him. I can control. I don't have any problems around him. I've been in with him his whole life. I control. I'm the European one. He has the European feeling for my dad, though. I can't talk like that. But I'm still white because I'm Chinese. So stop being racist to me for being Chinese. I'm the most European. I'm the best. You're not going to find anything else if you don't care, So, what's the saying? I forget now. Oh, yeah. So I got traits like Andre Rieu from my dad. I guess more than Pierre. And I'm not like I didn't have white hair, so I respect you, but I don't know what's wrong with you because my hair only gets lighter. You don't say anything, do you? I'm tired of this. No one else is talking to you. And that's what your dad wants. Whatever. So, from my mom, I couldn't imagine. What does Andre Rieu want to talk to Taco, the Dutch Indonesian? I'm very interested in the people who've been in the Netherlands recycling or whatever for 500 to 600 years. I don't think Andre Rieu cares. The only thing that's different is that he doesn't have Dutch. So maybe if there's a French person from Florida, Indonesia, New Orleans, he'd like that. I'm not that. I'm just a mix. I don't have really attractive parents. I am an attractive mix. So I don't want to split up and say, oh, my dad's sperm. Petromillions is fantasizing about it. I am not. And then maybe Andre Rieu wants another mixed race baby with my mom. No. You can only have me. But I'm younger. I could have been bigger and stronger, but I'm still younger. I'm cool. So it might be probably cooler. Whatever. So the only thing about me from my mom's side that I like with Andre Rieu is that she is not Dutch. But the Dutch, I've been, what do you call it? All you could say today is fucking her and her family as of 500 to 600 years ago, probably getting more and more. As well as the natives there whom she relates to the most. And then their private Chinese culture like Latin Americans. And they eat all kinds of food, but better food. But she was poor for some reason. It was a third world country though. So it's something to think about. Yeah. Who cares? A lot of people are interested in that. So get the people interested in that. And save the Spanish. In the America, whatever. So she has been in Dutch culture as an equal, actually second class citizen, with their Indonesians are third. So she's been working with the Dutch, colonizing Indonesia. Well, they originally for trade, which is what my last name means in French, maybe. So, and it's from Ireland. So she's been in the Dutch culture for that long, and she is not Dutch. But I can tell you I feel it and know from her, and she made me like that from my other ethnicities. Anyway, so she's been in Dutch culture, is not Dutch. She has to support them like he does with his orchestra, and like he looks out in the crowd. That's the thing. Except I'm wondering if there's a French person like that. Anyway, so for me, yeah, I think I support my mom, so I support it all. The thing about me is I don't know if I ever felt anything because I'm half Chinese. I mean, I could. So maybe And I also did gymnastics, so like I couldn't feel tingling in my arms and sex when I was a baby. Like I think other people did, but they don't talk about it, so I don't know. And my legs, they do feel like I'm nothing when the cars roar by, but it's not like I tingle and fall over and feel pleasure that way. So I haven't felt anything because I'm half Chinese and doing gymnastics. So yeah, I felt stuff, but not like I don't have to feel anything. In some ways I don't. My mom was born in the 50s and she supports my dad, born in 1950. So does anyone else support Indonesians, like French people? I know you like Polynesia, so I'm kind of interested, and I'm from Florida, they're also interested in Florida, so I'm interested in that. Andrew is French, so I want him to meet Joni, but I never meant that I'm gonna sit here and wonder if he likes me. I don't care if he even meets me. I don't need him. Yeah, I did decide I wanted to get closer to people, at least have a nice private life, and yeah, I was thinking I don't know how to marry because of my race. So I might stay here and move to France. I don't know if I'm gonna move to Berea. It depends on how hard it is. No, Cleveland is not good. They're messed up. They just keep piling up like the Dutch, because they're not Dutch. I think they're Polish, but I don't know what they're doing. Some of them are. And they just keep piling up and acting like, you're just being retarded. They don't know anything. They're just like, oh, we gotta fuck Andre Rieu. It's like, I don't. You just announced you're supposed to handle it like the rest of the world. He's not feeling good, so end of story. You're nothing. I don't think he's feeling better. He's still looking, so he's not looking for you. And then he's mad at me if I say it. I'm really hurt. Does anyone care about me? I don't want to talk to Andre Rieu. He's famous. Get someone else to talk to me. You don't even have anything in social work. I can't stand this. Someone better do something. Just quit like making fun of me, even if I do talk about him on the internet or whatever. So just get away from me. You're not even better than me. You even hurt him. Stop saying I hurt him. Why don't you go talk to some other Chinese? No one cares about me. No one's gonna stop this. This isn't enough. I know it can get better, but I know you're gonna do something else stupid, really stupid. And I never said to do this, so stop telling me I did it. You have nothing on this. I said not to do this. By the way, let's talk about Joni. So just looking at myself. So yeah, I do talk like her. Do I talk like my dad? Yeah. So what about Barb? I don't know. So, and he looks more like Joni. You like my dad. You better like me. You like my mom. And I'm me. Stop telling me there's something wrong with his with Andre Rieu's son Pierre. Just get out of here and start talking to him. So, Joni was very dazzling, and she's very interesting now. I like her, and other people are mean to her, but I think they secretly don't like me. Anyway, end of story. Don't tell me anymore. So, Joni likes to be, she's the one who's our race. I don't know, you don't have to watch this, but some people are interested. She doesn't look, she looks more like she's English, but from Ireland, I think, but attractive and not all Irish. So, end of story. She's a Barrett girl. Her mom's a barber, and she did hairdressing. They're very European, I think, but just not all German or something. So, like, her face is not as solid as mine might be. Mine was when I was in Fort Lauderdale. I don't need Andre Rieu. Joni does. But it doesn't make me sit here and say, oh, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm not. Just get out of here. The Cleveland's stupid. I can't even tell the police or anything. Just get out of here. What the fuck are you doing to me? No one else does this shit. Someone talk to me or something. I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. I'm not gonna study science. I'm tired. I studied more than you, and I sat there and listened to your bullshit in school all my life. Just get out of here. So anyway, Joni. Yeah, she's wearing lines. My solid face is probably coming back, but I'm not that ugly. I'm not uglier than most people. Okay, my face is not as sharp, but neither is that girl from Freiburg, so get away. Stop being so stupid at me. I don't even want to talk to you. All you worry about is black people. Get out of here. You don't know anything about being non-white. I don't even need you. So how's Joni different from me? Well, she's got the sunken in European eyes. Get out of here. And her eyes are probably not as light for her race as mine. Her hair is not really light anymore, but it's very fine. And straight, maybe now. It hasn't always been as much as mine. don't ask me if I want to look like her. I'd be like, I don't need to. She's already in my family, and I don't really I think that girl is more attractive than me with the gold hair, played flute well, very advanced. But I do like my brain. I don't really want to look like her. I like how I look. So stop asking me these stupid questions. You just want to fuck me. Like you see, oh, Christina needs to be Ellen DeGeneres. Well, start talking about it. I don't want to sit here and just fuck the rest of my life. Who do you think I am? You've been shitting on the internet thinking I can't talk. I can't even call the police or anything. No one's gonna help me. I'm just let me sit here because I'm not all white or something. I am all white more than you. I can't even talk to the African Americans. What am I supposed to do? Asian people? I can't even find a way to be with Asian people. I'm not moving to Asia. You move to Asia. Move the Germans to Japan. Okay, bye for now. Why don't you help me? I can't even call the police. You go call the military. I don't know. I have an idea. Why don't you do something? You're just waiting.